What's going on, everyone? This is Incredibly Average Joe bringing you another Madden 20 video. So going into the new year, I was planning on doing a face reveal anyway, so I figured why not just do it now, get it out of the way. As you can see, I'm in my state-of-the-art recording room. It's really just my bedroom. I'm sitting on my bed. This is where I've recorded all of my videos, just working with what I've got. So I want to thank everyone again at this time, everyone who's been with me since the beginning, everyone who's a newcomer. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching my videos. I really hope you've been enjoying them. I'm going to keep churning them out in 2020. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It really means a lot. That being said, if you are new to the channel and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that button down below, hit the bell icon too so you can know as soon as my videos come out. So today I thought I would get back into what I was doing a few weeks ago where I was really hunkering down on ways to make money in Madden, because really that's all that really matters if you want to do. I mean, you need to be a good Madden player, but to be a good Madden player and to compete in MUT, you need to have money, training, you need to have the best ways of doing that, unless you're just a money spent, which is great because you can open packs. But if you're not a money spent, or even if you are a money spent, you still want to be smart with your coins. You want to spend them the right way. You want to make good investments. You want to make good snipes, things like that. So I'm going to continue making videos like this. If these help you out, make sure you leave a like below so that I know you're enjoying them. And today specifically, I thought I would go over some power-ups that you need to invest in going into the new year. So as you guys know, the Zero Chill promo is coming to an end on January 2nd, I believe. There's been a lot of awesome cards that have come out. I've got a few of them right here. I've got Michael Vick, Strahan. I actually have Bo Jackson. I just haven't powered him up because this is something I'm going to talk about today. His Series Redux card is insanely expensive. As you can see here, I've got him at 95. When I get the 91, 92 power-up pass next, I'll upgrade him again and get him up to the 96, but for right now, I'm not spending $500,000 on a 91 overall card just to get one more bump on Bo Jackson there. But what I want to talk about today is how you should be investing in cards going into the new year, specifically power-ups, but it doesn't need to be power-ups. You can do this with a lot of different cards. Some cards are even better to do it with, and I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. Let me get into the auction house. Okay, so this is going to be exactly what I'm talking about. As you can see here, Bo Jackson's power-up is going for about 20, 25. It's a range, but it's going for over 20,000 right now, roughly. If you go back a week, his power-up's going for about 2,000. So it's crazy the jump that it's made, but even crazier than this one, let me scroll down a little bit here. His Series Redux card, look at this. His 95 overall card is cheaper than his Series Redux card right now. That's how crazy people are. I mean, this is a very good card, don't get me wrong. But if you scroll even further down, his Redux card has dropped a little bit. It was going for over 500K this morning. It's only going for 440 right now, which is still obscene for a 91 overall card. But the reason for that is just simple: supply and demand. There's not as many 91s. People can sell what they want because they know people that are buying these 95 overall cards and want to power them up to a 96. They can sell them for whatever they want. They've been selling for 500,000. It's crazy, I know, but people have been doing that. Now, if you had this 91 overall card last week, you could have sold it for maybe $250, around that range. I don't have the exact numbers, but based off of what the market was doing, that's probably about what you would have gotten. So if you had bought at that time and sold yesterday when this card was selling for 500, some of them were even selling for 600,000. That's almost triple what you would have paid for last week. That's buying and selling off of hype. That's really what you want to take advantage of in the market here in MUT. Because people are crazy and they do stupid things like buy a Bo Jackson for 600,000 because they just want the card. Honestly, I consider doing it because I really want the card. I'm not going to, but it's tempting. If he drops another 100, 150,000, I might pick him up because I'm one of those stupid people. People are dumb. They'll buy things in the game just because they really want them, just because they really want that card in particular. So if we had known all this last week, that would have been great because you could have bought these Bo Jackson power-ups for about 2,000 and sold them for about 10 times what you were buying them for and made an incredible profit. Now, unfortunately, my video is, of course, coming out too late. So what I want to do is get ahead of a few other cards that I think are really going to be getting big boosts in the near future, and you need to jump on them now so that you can turn them around and get profit like this. Now, sometimes when you invest in cards like this, it can take a little bit of time. Now, the last Bo Jackson that came out was in September, I believe. It was during the MUT 10 promo, and that was at 91. So that is a very long game. That's like a 3-month long game. But it's incredible profits that you could have turned. And also, you don't have to buy that card. You could have bought the card, like I said, last week or maybe 2 weeks ago and gotten just about the same return in profit. So essentially what you're looking for here, you can do this if you are an experienced Madden player who's been playing since day one, or if you just got the game for Christmas, you can be doing this now. I know Xerxes has a video out on this as well. Go watch his. He's got some good recommendations. I think mine are a little more diamond in the rough kind of guys than his. I think mine are going to be cheaper. They might not be as selling like the big names, but they're going to be selling for a lot more. You're really looking for that percentage. You know, if you buy one for 2,000 coins versus 4,000 coins, yeah, it's cheaper and it might not get as big a card, but you're spending half as many coins, so you can buy twice as many in theory, right? So that's really what you want to be going for. Are they cheap cards under 10,000 ideally? These cards that you can buy a lot of that you expect are going to get an upgrade in the near future, at least in the next month or two, and so that you can hold on to. It's like an investment. So some of the big names that I don't think Xerxes went over that I want to mention just are Stephon Gilmore, Russell Wilson. I think he might have mentioned Nick Chubb because he's going to be the rushing leader. Those three guys are all going to be getting pretty darn good cards. But let's go look really quick. Let's go look at Gilmore here. Gilmore, I know, is a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know if he still is now, but his is going for a little more pricing than what I would like. It's about 12, 13,000, somewhere in that range. You definitely could invest in this one, and when his cornerback card does come out, I'm sure he will be getting an upgrade. It will be a very good one. It will be a 96, maybe a 97, depending on when it comes out. It'll be a very good card, and this power-up will go up in price. If you buy and invest in this one, you will make profit, assuming he gets a card. Now, all of these are ifs. Take this all with a grain of salt. These are just my predictions. That doesn't mean they're going to be true necessarily, but most of these I am fairly confident that these people will be getting a good upgrade in the future, and they're a good investment for your coins. So like I said, Gilmore would be a solid investment. I don't think you're getting as good of a return on this card as you could on some of these other people that I'm going to mention. Same for Russell Wilson, Nick Chubb, all those kind of guys. Good cards. You could definitely invest in their power-ups, but I think I have a few better that we need to take a look at it. So the first one I want to look at is TJ Watt for the Steelers. Now his card is only going for about 4,000 or 5,000. You could definitely buy some of these. That's around the sweet spot that I want to be looking for. TJ Watt has had a really good year, and let's see, he's got an 81 that he's had since I believe day one, and he got this 89 at Harvest. So he did get the Harvest just about a month ago, but I think he's going to get another one in another month or two easily because he's one of the best left outside linebackers in the game right now. And I think it's a very, very solid investment right now if you buy up some of his power-ups. 4,000 or 5,000, you buy 5, 6, 10. It depends on your coin stack. And you don't want to throw all of your money into one card just in case that card's a bust, unless you know it's a sure thing, of course. But really, none of them are sure things. You never know. But TJ Watt seems like a very, very good investment to me right now. He's only 4,000 or 5,000. Very solid card to invest in. So the next card I want to take a look at is Patrick Peterson. He is consistently one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. He's already gotten a Team of the Week card, I know, down here at 91, and he has his 85 Elite. But his power-up right now is only going for 5,000, 6,000. That is another good solid investment because if he gets a good cornerback card, and he probably will, it will be going for, his power-up will be going for a lot more than what it's currently going for. Again, you want to be going for something that, think of the Bo Jackson card. It was going for 2,000 coins. That's it. And he comes out now, he's maybe the best running back in the game aside from maybe Eric Dickerson because of the auto X factor, but maybe the best running back in the game. And his card, honestly, it was like 20 times what you could have bought it for. It was selling for 40, even 50,000. It's just dropped back down to 20,000. So even if you didn't sell right away, you'd still be getting 10 times what you would have paid for that card. So yes, Patrick Peterson's card is a little more expensive than Bo's. It's 5,000, but if he has a really good 96, 97 quarterback come out, now we're going to be having Team of the Year promo coming out, so that's something definitely to be keeping an eye out for. But if he has a really good card come out during something like that, then this power-up is going to jump up in price. It could be going for 20, 30,000. It depends on how good of a card they give him. It might only jump up to 10,000, but you know, that's still double your profit. After taxes, you're making 4,000 off of each one. That's a really solid rate of return. And honestly, I think it'll jump up more than that. I think it'll jump up to 15 or 20,000. Again, these are just my predictions. Now, one thing that I didn't mention with TJ Watt that I should have is, one thing you can definitely look at is buying not only their power-ups, but all the cards that go into their power-up. Now, the 85 Patrick Peterson is not really going to be a great one because there's so many power-up passes for that level. That would definitely go up a little bit. It might go up to like 40,000, but it's not going to be that great. Now, this 91 Team of the Week, the 91 Team of the Week would jump up a crazy amount, just like we saw with the Bo Jackson. So his Series Redux card, which is only a 91, is actually selling for more than his 95 right now. Why? Supply and demand. So if you were to buy this Patrick Peterson 91 right here for 150,000, and he goes out with one of the top cornerbacks in a couple weeks, that's going to be selling for a lot because people aren't going to want to use their power-up pass. They're using it on other cards, and you know that's a whole shifting game around you got to do. But you could sell that card for significantly more than what it's going for right now. And really, at the end of the day, it's all a guessing game. It's all investments. But it is a really solid way to make money this year if you're willing to wait a little bit. Now, this is one that I'm really excited about, and there's a particular reason why. It's Mike Evans at wide receiver, who we all know is a really, really good receiver. His power is only going for $2,000 or $3,000 right now. Very, very cheap. You could definitely buy up a few of these. These are very, very cheap. The reason that I think this is one that not a lot of people are thinking of, he's got his 83, he's got his 90. He just got this 93 out of position cornerback card. Now, it is a very good cornerback card. He's really tall, he's got good coverage skills, good speed, all that stuff, whatever. But it's not a wide receiver. He hasn't gotten a wide receiver upgrade since MUT Heroes here at his level 90. I'd be willing to bet that in the next month or two, he's going to get a 96 or a 97 wide receiver. And then he'll be one of the tallest receivers in the game. He'll be like a tight end at wide receiver position. Mike Evans is a very solid card to invest in right now. He is dirt cheap at about $2,000. I'm going to buy up a lot of these and have these sitting ready to go. I might even buy up some of these MUT Hero ones because I guarantee you, you could buy them under $100,000 right now. If you haven't watched some of my sniping videos, go and watch some of those. I'll make a new one of those at some point soon in the next week or two, just to kind of refresh everything. Don't buy off of this main page like what we're looking at right now. Go watch my sniping video, learn how to use filters correctly. You'll save yourself a ton of money, and you can make money in the process if you do it correctly. But Mike Evans, you guys let me know down in the comments below, but I think he's the best pick so far. Moving on again, we are on an offensive lineman, which is not a very sexy position, but it's going to be Zach Martin, which is one of the best guards in the NFL right now, playing for the Cowboys. Now, this one's crazy to me because he's got, you see his 75 power up right here, and he has an 87 elite, and then he has nothing else. He hasn't gotten an upgrade all year. This is one of the best guards in the NFL. Now, the Cowboys are struggling a little bit this year, as a lot of y'all know, so maybe that's why he hasn't gotten an upgrade yet, but he is still one of the best guards. So he's definitely going to be getting an upgrade soon. His power-ups are only selling for $5,000, a little bit pricier than some of the last two we just talked about. But if he gets an upgrade, it will be one of the top guards in the game. People pay a lot of money for offensive linemen because they're very important. Obviously, they protect your quarterback. Zach Martin is a solid investment right now at $5,000. Again, you could probably find them for a little bit cheaper. Just do some digging. Buy at the right time of day, all that stuff. Again, check out my sniping video if you haven't already. But Zach Martin, solid buy right now. Last but not least, this one's a little bit pricier than the other ones, but I still think this is, when he gets his upgrade, this is going to be one of the top strong safeties in the game, and that's, of course, Jamaal Adams for the Jets. Right now, his power-ups are going for about $11,000, $12,000, that range. Again, a little bit pricier. It's about double the cost of some of the more expensive ones we were looking at earlier in the video. But so he's got his 84 core elite, and then he's got his 91 MUT Heroes. When this card came out, this 91 MUT Heroes, this was one of the best cards in the game. I remember it was this card, and it was Saquon Barkley, and maybe one other MUT Hero, but they were the top MUT Heroes that you could pick. And really the reason that a lot of people didn't take Jamaal Adams is because they had Pat Tillman at strong safety, but he's one of the best strong safeties in the league. He's going to be getting an upgrade. Yes, his cards are a little bit more expensive right now, but again, it doesn't really matter. So, for example, I bought a couple of Pat Mahomes power-ups maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I tweeted that out. Y'all should follow me on Twitter if you don't already, just to get news as quick as possible. But I tweeted out that I was buying a bunch of Pat Mahomes. I think I bought 5 of them, and I bought them for about $15,000. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, the new Pat Mahomes card came out. That was a 94, I believe, the Ghost of Present. They jumped up to about $60,000, and I sold all of them, and they were quadruple their price. So yes, Jamaal Adams is selling for $11,000, $12,000 right now, but if he comes out with a new card that's one of the best strong safeties in the game, his card's going to pop up a lot. There's a reason that his card is starting to rise a little bit, because people realize it's been a while since he's gotten an upgrade. He's going to be getting one soon. So you want to jump on the train before everybody notices. When everyone starts, the closer and closer it gets, or the further and further along it gets, without Jamaal Adams not getting a upgrade, people are going to realize more and more that, oh, he should be getting one soon, and the prices on these power-ups are going to go up. So you want to get in before everybody notices that. Again, don't buy off of hype, sell off of hype. So that is going to do it for the normal players, guys. So I wanted to make a quick side note in case you guys weren't aware. You can easily go and do these Legends Challenge. For example, Mel Blount and Michael Strahan just came out with more upgrades, and their power-ups were selling for like $20,000 and $30,000. You can easily go and do these challenges. It'll take you like 10 minutes. It's not hard at all. And you can get their power-ups and sell them, or you can use them to upgrade that player if that's what you want to do. But really, any of the legends, if you want them, definitely go and do their challenges. I'm actually going to do Marvin Harrison here. Probably Derek Brooks as well. They're both going to be getting upgrades soon. There's no way they're not. Derek Brooks might be getting one the day that this video releases, actually, so I guess we'll see. If he doesn't, I'm still going to get this card, and I'm going to sell his power up because I don't necessarily want Derek Brooks. But, again, take advantage. And if you want, you can buy some of their cards, and as soon as they are officially announced, sell the crap out of them. Sell them as quickly as you can, because that is when their price is going to be the highest. Again, I sold Mahomes for $60,000. I think his power is going for about $30,000 now, so that price was cut in half. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below which players you are investing in for the future, because it is the easiest way. It takes a little bit of time, but it is the easiest way to make money in Madden. Just have something sitting in your binder. There's a lot of really good cards out there just waiting to be sold. You just have to wait for their card to get announced. Really quick before I wrap it up, I want to shout out the following people for supporting my previous video. Go check that one out if you haven't already. On Twitter, Christian at HorrorForLife26. Galactic Anderson at Galactic TV, and FunBob at The Legend BFM. And then here on YouTube, Eagles UK, thank you for commenting on the last video. Thank you guys again so much for all your support. Again, if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon below. Thank you guys again so much for all the support. I'm really enjoying making all these videos for you guys. I really hope you're enjoying watching them too. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one, and remember, stay average.